all, and what else?
Group by, order by.
Okay, so group by, order by, how to use that? And also in operator, I told you that intersect.
Can you explain once again? Group by,
Yes,
order
ma'am.
by.
Yeah, I will tell you today too. Order by, I think I have already told you yesterday too. That is the second time.
Yesterday is first time, ma'am.
Yesterday, not yesterday. Okay, then I will tell you group by and order by today. And
Actually, ma'am, in which position we write order by, like syntax,
okay, sure.
this all.
Okay, so group by, order by, and what about the assignment? Anyone try to complete it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So is that difficult?
Slightly difficult than previous assignments.
Okay, that's good then. Then you will get to know how will be the queries, questions and all. Okay, so what is group by? I didn't share the notes in that.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So group by is nothing but it will create groups. If we take the department, so it will create groups based on the different occupation in that. Like if we take CSC or EEE, so we'll see different departments, right? So if we take group by department, so it will group the departments, and in that, so how many people are there in each department, it will give the count of it. So what it's telling here, the group by statement groups rows that have the same values into summary rows, like find the number of customers in each country. So it will group the rows based on same values. So I'll give you an example. So how to use group by? Select start from employee, group by occupation. Count. So if you see here, I just given two column names. One is occupation and I want the total count from employee table group by occupation. So that means what we'll get? It will group the occupation. That means,
How many scientists, how many engineers are there?
yeah. So I mentioned here occupation. That means first it will take scientist. Okay, if it takes scientist, and what the next scientist, another in the another row scientist is already there here, so it will group it, and next it will check another one whether any other scientist row is there. If there is no, means it will just give 2 return, and like that it will create different groups based on the occupation. So how many occupations are there here?
Well,
so if you see here occupation, different occupations are there. One is what?
actor, doctor,
Yes.
teacher.
And another one is doctor,
doctor,
and another one.
teacher,
So like that, how many occupations are there? It will create different groups based on that. So if there are 5 occupations are there in here, it will create. So I wanted to know that how many occupations are there. So what I need to mention here? Select.
occupation, count,
No, I wanted to see the occupation names. How many are there? So
select count star occupation,
not yeah. Count star means it will give the number. So if I see here, select occupation from employee. So what it will give? It will give the occupation column, like we'll get like this, right? So, but if you see here, scientist is there and another scientist is there. So it will be difficult because that occupation is repeated. So if you know the exact how many occupations are there, distinct. So if you mention here distinct, you will get to know here 6 rows are there. So that means how many occupations are there in the table?
6 occupations,
Yeah, 6 occupations are there. And if you use distinct means it will not allow.
Duplicate value.
Yes,
duplicate
it will
values,
not allow duplicates. So you understood here. So if you use distinct here, it will not allow duplicates. And also group by occupation. So how many groups it will create?
Six.
Yeah, 6 groups it will create because 6 occupations are there here. So based on that, first it will create 6 occupations, like 6 groups. After that, it will count how many employees or how many people are there in each group, and it will give the count. Okay. So if you see here in the scientist, 2 people are there. In the engineer, 2 people are there. Okay, so if you see here, I have used group by occupation. And what about order by? Order by, if you see here, count is almost same for everyone, right? In each group, there are 2. So it is difficult. Even if we see here order by count star and all, it will be difficult. So we can take occupation. Occupation. So from where to start? From A to Z or Z to A?
I
Like
to Z,
descending order or ascending order? Which one you want?
ascending,
Yeah, ascending. So that means it will start from the A. So if you see here, actor first, and next business, doctor, employee, scientist, teacher. So this, it will give the order by from ascending to descending or descending to ascending. Okay.
yes ma'am,
Yeah. So first, what you need to write? Select column names from which table. So if you have to give here from employee table, and then if you have any condition where you can mention here. If you have any need, like where year is equals to, if you have some data based on the year. So if you have to you want to apply any condition, then you can apply here condition after the table name, where year is equals to 2002, and then group by occupation, and then order by occupation ascending. You understood now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what it's saying here, the group by statement groups rows that have the same value into summary rows, like find the number of customers in each country. So find the number of customers in each country. That means what it will do? How to write the query for that? Find the number of customers in each country. So it said that in each
Select
country.
country,
So
comma,
we
comma,
have to use
star.
that country in the group by, right? Okay, select star from
Yes, ma'am.
customers and then group by country. Is it? So in our table, we have different types of, okay, I think it's already given example too. So group by syntax, select column names we have to mention, and from table name where condition group by column names, order by column names. So below is a selection from the customers table. So this is the customers table containing customer ID, name, and the contact name, address, city, postal code, country. And here we select count customer ID and the country name from customers group by country. So what it will do? How many countries are there here? Germany is there, and the Mexico, and the UK, Sweden. So in the Germany country, how many count it will give?
1.
Yes, if you see here, Germany is here, and also no Germany, right? Only one is there. And if you take Mexico here, how many it will give?
2.
2 it will give, and UK 1 and Sweden 1, right? So the following SQL statement lists the number of customers in each country sorted high to low. Okay. So below is a selection from the orders table in the note. So it is nothing but orders table. So select count of customer ID, country from customers, group by customers, order by count of customer ID, descending. So order by count of customer ID descending means what it will give?
It will
Order
First,
count of customer ID.
first customer ID, lower customer ID, higher customer ID is in upper table, and then descend.
So it will start from the higher count. So if you see here, different countries are there. Mexico 2 times, and the remaining Germany, UK, Sweden are only once, right? So when we are doing this query, first it will return Mexico as 2 first, because the count customer ID we kept it as descending. So from descending means what? Higher to lower. So first it will print Mexico 2 times, and the remaining 1, 1, and 1. Okay. Okay, so group by with joins also. Okay. Shall we do group by with joins?
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Select star from employees. And also select star from departments. So if I execute this board, I'll get the tables here. So we have already know that how to connect two tables using joins, right? Based on common column.
Yes, ma'am.
So select Okay, so this time we'll do it differently based on aggregate functions too. So what are the aggregate functions?
Max,
Okay, minimum, maximum, sum,
count, average.
count, average, right? So department ID I want, but here what we have to mention, we already know that department ID is there in both tables, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so we can keep here emp dot department ID. And what next? Okay, so I want to know that in each department how many people are there. Okay, so if you see here 90, the department ID 90. So if you see here 90, 90, 90, so 3 people are there, right? So I
Yes, ma'am.
wanted to know the count. So count star, and also what else we need to know? Okay, average salary from each department I want. Okay, so count star, how many people are there in each department, and also average salary from each department, and also what are the aggregate functions? Count, average. Okay, max, maximum salary from each department, and minimum salary from employees, PMP, and next what?
Inner join.
Okay, inner join departments, TEP
On condition.
on condition, emp dot department ID.
Department ID equal to
Yeah, I'll keep it down here. Is equal to DEP dot
department ID.
department ID. And then, so if we write here, what it will give? We wanted to know that count star, average salary, max salary, min salary for all the departments, like different departments, right? So if you wanted to know everything for different departments, what we need to mention here? For each department, I wanted to know average salary, maximum salary, minimum salary, and the count star from, like how many persons are there in each department, and their department ID. What to do here?
Group by.
Yes,
Group by
good. Group by what we need to take? Group by the main department table is departments table, right?
yes.
Group by DEP dot department ID. So if you see here, there are different departments, department ID. That means 90 department is there, 60, 50, 80, 10, 20, 110. If you see here, any department is, what we call that? Is there any duplicate in department? Is there any department repeated?
No.
Yeah, so if you are using group by,
Uh,
no department will repeat, like distinct it will work. So if you see here in the department ID 90, how many people are there? 3 people are there, and the average salary in that department is 20,000, and the maximum salary is 24,000, and the minimum salary 17,000. Okay, so likewise it will give the output for each department. So you people understood how group by will work.
Yes.
Okay. So group by department we did. So I wanted to now to do order by. I think you people understood how to use 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you remember? What if I
Yes,
keep
ma'am.
here 1?
It will take the first column.
Yeah. So 1 is nothing but it will take the
Department.
column. Yes. So if I keep here 4, like 4. So on what basis it will?
Max cell.
So first one, second, third, maximum salary. Maximum salary. So if you see here, max salary is 53,000, but it is in the middle, right? It's not in the front. So what we do here? Order by 4, descending. So if you see now, max salary first 53,000, right?
Yes.
Yes, 53,000. So people will get confused if you use like this. So we can directly use this as order by max salary. Okay, I'll give this an alias name, maximum salary. So order by maximum salary. So maximum salary, and we got 53,000 here. So I think you understood how to use group by and how to use order by, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, anybody have any doubts in this group by order by?
And the department ID 20, 30, sorry, 30 and 40 are not showing here. Why?
30?
30, 40 department ID.
Okay,
It's
30.
showing 20, 10, 50
Maybe
in
that
output.
department is not there, I guess. Wait, let me check that.
Yes, it is there.
Okay, in the department ID, what you said, 30, 40?
No, ma'am. In employees table, it's there.
Yeah, employees table, it may be there. But we are doing inner join, right?
And then, ma'am, how can we use inner join here? It's not showing every department IDs, max salary or on other details.
Yeah, in the department, if you see here, '90 is there, 60, 50, 80. Here in the employee table also 30, 40 is not there.
1 minute.
Okay, let me check. Distinct. Oh, okay. Department ID. So select distinct department ID from employees. Okay, you see here any 30, 40?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
I
anyhow,
think I have inserted wrong data in my system.
okay, so inner join, what it will do commonly, right? If in the departments table, 40 is there. So in the department table, 40, 50, 90 is there. And in the employees table, 40 and 70 and 60 and 50. So when we are doing inner join, what it will return?
40
It will
and
give
50.
common rows, right?
Only the common data.
Yeah, in the departments table, 40, 50, 90 is there. And in the employees table, 40, 70, 60, 50 is there. So what it will return when we are doing inner join?
Only 40, 50, 90.
Yeah, only 40 and 50.
50.
Yes.
Yes, only
70,
40 and
70 and 90 it will not return because
is not
these are
there.
not common
Yes,
in
yes.
both. So only 40 and 50. So like this, if you are doing inner join, so whatever the department ID is there in both tables, it will return the data. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you about having clause now. Having is like a condition. Okay. So the following is the number of customers we have in class. Okay. So why we use having? The having class was added to SQL because the where keyword cannot be used with aggregate functions. Okay. So what it's telling here is we cannot use the where keyword with aggregate functions. So that's why we are using having class. So what it will give? Having class will work on aggregate functions. What are aggregate functions?
Maximum, minimum, average,
Yeah.
count.
So having class will work on aggregate functions, and having class, if you see here, select column names from table name, where condition, and the group by column names. So after doing group by, then only we have to use that having condition. If you miss the group by, you cannot write the having condition. Okay. So whatever the groups we are creating, so on those groups, we are giving the conditions here. Okay. So if you see here example, okay, select count of customer ID, country from customer table, group by country. So what it will create different groups based on different countries which are available in the table, and having count customer ID greater than 5. Having count customer ID greater than 5. So I will give you a simple example. Okay, I'm executing this, and so if you see here, department ID is there, and the count star means what?
Number of department ID.
Total people I have given, and the average salary, max salary. Okay, so number of people are there in each department, right? So I want to give the condition on groups only. So group by department, and based on that department, based on the departments we are grouping, it will give the count, total, average, and the max and the minimum. So I want to give here having total people, greater than 3. So what it will return?
It will return the department IDs which are more than 3 people.
Yeah. So first, how query it will execute means, first it will go to the tables, whatever the tables it needs to take, it will take the tables like employees table and the departments table, and it will go to the condition based on what condition we are checking, and it will come to the group by. So group by means what we are doing, we want groups based on the department, so it will create the groups like different departments whatever are there in the table, and having. So after that group by, it will go here, like what are the columns we have mentioned here. So first it will count how many people are there and the average, maximum, and the minimum. And then it will come here having. So first it will return what? 5, 4, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, like that. And then it will come having total people greater than 3. So, and then it will check the condition who are met this condition, like total people greater than 3. So 5 is greater than 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And 4, yes. And 3,
No,
3 greater than 3.
no,
No.
Okay. And 1, yes. 2.
no.
So what it will return? First 5 and 4, right? We'll check. So we are giving the condition on the groups what it was created, what we have given, and then having total people greater than 3. If greater than or is equals to 3, then it will increase, right? Because we have seen total people 3 are there. So if I execute this one, I'll get some more people like 5, 4, 3, 3. So we can give different types of conditions for the groups which we are creating. So having total people greater than 3. So I want another one, not this one now. Okay, let's take average salary now. Okay. So average salary greater than 20,000. That means what it will do if I give here average salary greater than 20,000. First it
Resolution
will
27,000
execute the,
and 20.
yeah, first it will execute the average salary column, and then after getting the solution, it will compare with the average salary condition what we have given. Average salary greater than 20,000 we have given. So it will check the groups who are crossing that 20,000. So greater than 20,000, how many people are there? 53,000 and 36,000. 2 people are there. So if I give here less than 20,000. So there are total 3 people who are having average salary less than 20,000, like 3 departments. Their average salary is less than 20,000, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what it's saying here? So select count of customer ID and country from customers, group by country, having count, customer ID greater than 5, order by count of customer ID descending. So I think you understood here who are having in the count of different countries who are having more than 5. If the count is greater than 5, then it will return. If the count is less than 5, it will not return. So we can give the condition also here. These are for aggregate functions. Having is used on aggregate functions.
Ma'am, having always used with group wise.
Yeah, if you use group by, if you want to use having, then you can use it. But without using group by, you cannot use having. Okay.
Oh,
You people understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so anyone have any doubts in the assignment?
yes, ma'am. Last
Yes,
question.
ma'am.
Okay. Which question?
Last one.
Last one. What is that last one? Assignment. No one did that. Find the employees who joined the company after 10th of the month. This one.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And any other question?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine then. So you will get to know this. But before that, I have to teach you the string functions and date functions. Okay. So if you know the string functions and the date functions, you can write those queries too. So today I will teach you about string functions. Okay. So anybody know about string functions?
I have written that as where day greater than 10.
Greater than 10.
Yes.
Okay, so let me open the assignment. Who joined the company after 10th of the month? So find the employees. So let me go to the employees table first. So here is the employee table, and here you can see here. I think this is ID, name, last name, first name, something, and 10th of the month. 10th of the month, it means what? It's like date, right?
That yes,
So
ma'am.
if you see here 1997 04 09. So 1997 04 09 means, so maybe 04 is what month? 04.
04 is month, 09 is day.
So 09 is day. So what is the question now?
Yes, ma'am.
It's asking company after 10th of the month. That means who joined after
10.
10th
10th
means
of
date or
month.
month.
Yeah, after 10th of the month, in each month, who joined after 10th day.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so okay, after 10th of the days, like in each month. Okay, first let me teach you string functions and date functions, then it will be very easy. Okay,
okay.
so string functions, we have different types of string functions. What are they? Using Max? Okay. So MySQL string functions, the most commonly used MySQL string functions that allow you to manipulate character string data effectively. So we have different types of string functions to use on strings, not integer types. Okay. So concatenate two or more strings into a single string. So what concat means what basically?
Combine.
Yes, concat means combine. So and next we have different types of functions. First let's see about concat function. The MySQL concat function allows you to concatenate two or more expressions together. And the syntax is nothing but concat expression 1, expression 2, expression 1. So the expressions to concatenate together. So here they have given some examples. Select concat tech on the net.com. So techonthenet.com, we have got like whatever we have given the words here, it's all combined and it's showing here. Select concat, the answer is 24. The answer is 24. Okay, so here they have given some examples, so we will do that. Select, what we need to use here? Concat. Okay, So concat hi, hello. So what it will return now?
Hi, hello.
Hi, hello. Right? So I want to get the space between these two, hi and the hello. What I have to write here?
Not give
Get
space
some
in
space.
between the single quote.
Bracket.
So if I write here like this and I execute it, will it return?
No, no.
No. So what I have to do here, like this only,
I
I
think in
have to
between single
create
quotes.
Inside the single quote.
inside the single quotes, I have to give another space. And then
Yes, ma'am.
it will return hi space hello. So I think you people understood hi, hello, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So what we're gonna do is select start from employee dot employee here. Okay, not employee. We'll take the employees table. Okay, if you see here, there are different columns are there. Okay, we will merge this first name and the last name. Okay, so how to get this first name and last name combined? Select concat first name, last name. So here we are assigning the values. So that's why we are giving these in quotes, but these are directly column names. So how it will take from this table, employees table. So if you write it like here, it will take the first name like column name and the last name. Oh, sorry, I have to mention underscore here. It will take these two column names, it will merge the data, like it will combine the data, whatever the data is there in these two columns. So Sachin Tendulkar, Vinod Kumar, like that. Okay, I'll give some space here, then you will get to know. So what we did here, by using concat, we have merged two columns,
Merge the
right?
two string.
We combined two columns. So I think you understood where to use concat. So when we want to use to combine two columns, or when we want to write something which needs to concat, then we can use it there. Okay. So select concat first name, and I want to add K here. From employee, and I'll give some space too. So what it will do?
First name K.
So whatever the data is there in the first name, it will add K to all those rows.
Rows.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you see here, Sachin K, Vinod K, Santosh K, it's added K. So based on the requirements, when we wanted to add something to the existing data, we can use concat. Okay. So I think you people understood here. So select concat, the answer is 24. So it's added, the answer is 24. But here if you see the select concat, the answer is for the strings, whatever the data is there in the characters, we have kept it in the single quotes. But the numbers, we didn't kept it in anything. And it's also giving that 10 plus 10, like it's adding the data and it's giving that the answer is 20. So how you got 20 here?
10 plus 10 equal to 20.
Yeah, because it's adding 10 plus 10. So select concat techonthenet.com null. So whatever we do with null, it becomes
Null.
okay.
Null.
So you people have to remember this while using with integers and while doing with nulls and all, you have to be careful. And the next instr function, the following statement returns the position of the substring MySQL, the MySQL instr string. Is this what happened to this? Okay. So if you see here instr MySQL instr MySQL. Okay, I will directly show it to you. Select instr MySQL tutorial. Okay. What it will return?
Position.
It will give the position. So we have here MySQL tutorial and which position we want, tutorial position we want. So in which position we wanted to know that number. So if you see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So T is what? 7 number, right? In the 7th position, T is there. So it will check. So I think you people understand. So whenever we wanted to know that particular name, in which position it is there.
But ma'am, one T also, ma'am. TUTO.
I didn't get you. Can you tell me
Ma'am,
the
one.
name?
There are two T, ma'am. Okay.
There 2T.
T.
Yeah, it will check for the first number. Like here tutorial is there and here the first T where it is matching.
Then ma'am, it is 6th position.
No, no, 7.
You should take this space also.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Yes.
Ma'am,
This.
if in MySQL is there is any T, then what is output is there?
What?
In MySQL, in place of Q, if we write T,
Okay. You mean what?
then
Here.
what? Yes, ma'am.
I think it will return 4,
7.
7.
7.
7. Why? Because we have written the complete one. So if we just given T here, now what it will return?
4.
4.
It will return 4 because we just mentioned here the single T.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it.
So to find the position of any string, we can use this instr. That means in string, we are finding a substring from the main string. So here they have given some of the examples. Select instr, tech on the net. So if you see here, you mentioned T. So T is the first one only. So we get 1. And here they have given the capital one and here the small one. So there is no, it's not a case sensitive, right? So whether if you given small t or the capital one, but it's still written the same. The tick on the net is there in the second position, and the H fourth position, and the net. So if you see here, net is here the last, so it's written the 10th position. So here Z is not there in any of the position, right? Tick on the net dot.
Yes, ma'am.
Z is not there, so it's written just 0. And what is length function? The length is what?
Number of character.
So
Length.
how many characters are there in a specified string, right? So it will return how many characters are there in a
String.
specified string. So select length of, we'll take this one only. Control C and Control V. So what it will return? How many characters? How much length it will return? So if you see here, these 5.
15.
14, not 14.
14.
14.
14, I guess. Fall down.
15.
15. 14. Okay. So how many characters are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
14 characters.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Only 14 characters are there. So it will return 14 only. So we can use these functions when we wanted to know the length of a particular string or particular data. Okay. And next, select length. Null. If you want to find the null data, it will return null. Select length. So here we have just given the quotes but not the data. So it is empty, not even empty space. So that's why it's 0. But here
One space.
one empty space is there. So that's why 1. So select length. So based on this length, it will give it 15 and select length. So based on this. So I think you understood how to use length function. So length and in that one string.
Yes, ma'am.
And next, left function. The MySQL left function allows you to extract a sum string from a string starting from the leftmost characters. So here we have to give one string and the number of characters we need to fetch from that characters. So here we have given some string like tick on the net, and we just want to fetch only one. So it given only 2, only T. So select left C and Control V. So you people tell me, if I give here 5, what it will return?
L.
L.
So if I give here 5, what it will return?
L.
I think MySQL. Okay. So 5 means the first 5 characters. Okay. So if I mention here 7, what it will return? The first 7 characters. Okay. So what are the first 7 characters? MySQL is 5 and space and T.
T. MySQL T.
MySQL space t. So the left function will return so how many characters we want from the given string, it will return. And I think it's also their right function too. So what it will return if I mention here 7 in the right function?
Tutorial.
Okay.
So I think last form first.
So it will, when we are given it's right here, then it will start from right side, not from the left side. Okay. So I want to get the characters from the right side, and how many characters I want? 7 characters, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to you. It will return. Okay. So when we want to fetch a certain characters from the left side starting, then we need to give the number, and from the right side we want to fetch the data from the right side, and up to some number we have to give here the right function and the string and the number. Okay. So left is done, and you people understood right too. And next, lower function. Lower function is nothing but whatever the string you give, it will convert to the lower case. Okay. If it is in lower case, that's not a problem. If it is the string is in upper case, it will convert it to the lower case. Like select lower. So if you see here, T is capital and N is capital. So it will convert into which case?
Lowercase.
Lowercase.
Yes. So here if you see, everything is capital here. So it's converted to all lowercase because we are using lowercase function. Okay. So what is LTrim? And there is also right RTrim too. So LTrim is nothing but the left trim. The MySQL LTrim function removes all base characters from the left hand side of a string. So if you see here, select LTrim. So whatever the space, empty space is there in the string, it will trim that. And it will give the exact data, but not spaces. Select LTrim. So if you see here, select LTrim, and in that there is a string, and that contains in the left side, there is an empty space. Take on the right, and there is an empty space the right side too, but we are using only the L trim, that means left side trim. So it just trim the left side space but not the right side. So if you use here R trim, L trim, R trim, trim. Select L trim. Hi, hello. We can't even see the data. Okay. Even if there is empty space or not, but still we can see here, I guess. Okay.
After space, add a letter or hello.
After space,
Add any letter there. Then we can see if it is trimming the right side or not.
yes, of course we can add a letter, but it will not take these spaces. Okay.
Okay, okay.
In between the data, it will not take spaces. It just trim the data from the first or the last.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so if you have any data which contains empty spaces in front or in last, you can use directly trim here. That means if your data contains the first is empty spaces and the last empty spaces, then you can directly use trim. So trim, what it will do is it will trim the first space and the last space like this. But if you use L trim means it will not, it will only remove the first empty spaces. And if you use R trim means it will only remove the last empty spaces. But if you use the trim means it will remove the both sides empty spaces. L trim, R trim, and the trim. So if you see here, there is empty spaces in first and the empty spaces in the last two. But we are using which function? L trim. So it will remove the spaces only for the left side,
Left side.
right side. Okay. So, and what is replace function? So replace function, what is replacing? So whatever the data is there, and we can replace it by adding another one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is replace? MySQL replace function replaces all occurrences of a specified string. So it's given the syntax to replace string from string and to string. So I will write it here. Select, replace, and here hi, hello, and here I want to replace the hello to namaste. So what it will return now? The actual string is hi, hello. Okay, and I don't want that hello, so I kept it here. But in the place of hello, I want namaste. So what it will return? Hi, hello, or
Hi, namaste.
so hi, namaste. Okay. So we can
Ma'am, in a
use,
single function, if we change the high also,
in
single function, if we change the high also, how we can change?
you want to change the hi in the single function.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, actually there are only 3 parameters. So if you want to change the hi to, then you can mention here hi also. Hi, hello to namaste. I think it will not change. Okay. So hi, hello is completely changed to namaste, right?
Yes, ma'am. But if we want hi replace one another string and hello replace one another string.
Hi replace to another string and hello replace to another string. Then you only give here hola, namaste. And what it will give now? Hola, namaste. So hi is replaced and hello is also replaced, right? So you want to specify hi and then one. You want to specify hi and then you have to replace it one and the hello and you have to replace it with another one, right? So if you see here in the replace function, there is a syntax. So we need to give here the actual string and from substring. So if you see here, it mentions substring. That means the part of the string. And that part we need to replace with another substring. Okay. So we have to give here only three parameters. Only three parameters means what? The actual string and which substring in that we need to change and which we want to replace it. Okay. You understood now?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we see the example once?
Replace.
Yes.
You see here. Hi, hello.
Now, if I delete hi from substring, then also it's return hola namaste.
Yeah, if I delete this hi completely, then it will return
Hi,
what?
hola, namaste.
Hi, hola, namaste.
Yes, but I need hi change to another string and hello change to another string.
Okay.
That's
so
I told
hello wants
previously.
to
We have to
convert
do
into
it one
hola
by one.
namaste and hi to another one. So
Yes, ma'am.
I think you can use another replace function. Another replace function means, okay, replace. Need to check whether it will work out or not. And then I to so what I did now,
Change hi into hey and
so
hello
first
to
what
hola,
it does
namaste.
means in the replace function, I have written another replace function. So first, this is the actual string, hi, hello, and I want it hello to be changed to hola, namaste. So first it will return hi, hola, namaste, and it will hi, hola, namaste will save into that string hi, hola, namaste, and then in that hi, hola, namaste, it will take hi and it will convert into hey. So now it will convert to hey, hola, namaste. I think you understood, right?
Yes, ma'am. Clear now.
Okay. So if you want to change multiple substrings in that, you can make it as like this. But you cannot write here in the replace function. First, you want to change this hello and then another one hi. So you should not write like that because it accepts only three parameters. Okay.
Okay,
Replace.
ma'am.
So select replace. Okay, it given some. Okay, I will share you this document. You people refer this once. And next write function. What is write? So I think I already told you that left function. So if you given some numbers up to that, it will return like that string number of characters. Okay. So one from the right, it will start. T is the first one, so it will return T. And the 4 I want. That means .com. Up to these 4, it will return. And 12 up to the first from the right and the 12 like that, it will return. And the next R trim I already told you, like left trim also, like left trim, it will remove the empty spaces. Okay, so whatever the empty spaces are there in the right side, it will remove it and it will give the output like this. And the next substring function. The MySQL substring function allows you to extract a substring from a string. So what is substring? Substring, it's a part of string. Substring is nothing but it's a small part of a string. So what? Let's select substring. SQL tutorial. This. So 1 I have given and the 3 I have given, and the main string is SQL tutorial. And what is this function? Substring. That means in the given string, I want some part, a small part, like a substring. So 1 I have given, 3 I have given. So what it will return? So if you see the
SQL.
syntax, start position. What is the start position? I have given 1. 1 is what?
Yes.
And the length, how much length I want? 3 I have given. 3 means 1, 2, 3 up to SQL. So it will fetch only SQL. Okay. So what if I give here -1?
SQ.
Only SQ.
So if I give it here -1, it will start with the reverse. IAL it will return. Okay. So if I give here 1, it will start from the left side. And if I give here -1, it will start from the right side. Okay. What happened here? -1. It gives only L.
Yeah.
Okay. What if I use here index? Okay.
Change it to 5 and then -1.
So if I change here 5 and -1, then what it will happen? It will start from the 5 only. Like it will start from the T. And -1, there is no -1. Okay, if I give here 5, 5, what it will return? It will start from the 5 and it will return the 5 characters from where we starting, right? So it will give TUTOR. Okay, let's see the examples first, what he's trying to say. Okay. So -3 to 3, it's giving com only. But what we did? Okay. So I think we need to give here -5 to 5. it will work. Okay. So what's happening now? So it starts from the right side and 1,
On the right
3,
side,
4,
I've taken 5 values.
and it's taking like this.
Yes.
Okay. So if I give here -5 and 1, what it will return? It start from the
Oh.
right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will given only 1. I mean,
Oh.
we want the length only 1. So it will give only.
Oh.
Okay. So try to practice this substring and whatever the string functions we have discussed. String, delimiter, number. MySQL substring index function returns the substring of string before number of occurrences of delimiter. Delimiter means what? Delimiter is nothing but a symbol. Okay. So substring index. Select substring index and click on the net we have given. And what it's telling? Delimiter. The next syntax is delimiter. So we have to give here dot. So substring index is nothing but the position. So if I give here tech on the net, so here tech dot on dot the dot net. So and the next which delimiter we have given? The dot. And the next one I have given. So what it will return? The position of the first dot. Okay. Or else up to this first dot, I think it gives the tech dot. Okay. So what it return is up to this first dot, it's given. So what if I keep here the 2? It will give the solution up to tech dot on.
On.
Because the second full stop is where? After the on, right? The second one is, this is the first one and this is the second one. And we have kept it as the delimiter. We want the second one. So up to this on, it will return. Okay. So if I give here 3, what it will
On the
take on the, right?
yes, ma'am.
And what for? What it will return?
Take on the net.
I think it will return the complete data. Because we didn't find the another fourth one. Fourth stop, full stop is not there. So that's why it's returning the complete data, like on the net. So in the substring, what we are doing, we're just getting the data, whatever the substring we want from the actual string. But here substring index, what it do? It will fetch the data based on the delimiter we have given. And in which delimiter, like the first delimiter or the second delimiter. So if we given here dot and if I give here 3, so full stop is in third place, so it will return up to this substring index. So that index position is in up to this. Okay, replace substring index, right, length, concat. So you people practice it. So shall I stop it now?
Yes,
There are
ma'am.
some more functions are there. Okay, we will discuss it today. And however, I think you people know that upper function, what it will do. It's nothing but uppercase. Whatever the data which we given in the string format, it will convert into the upper format. And the trim, it removes the spaces. Okay, I will discuss tomorrow. So anybody have any doubts? Yeah.
Ma'am, I have a doubt in assignment.
Assignment. Which one? The last question.
No, the fifth one. I mean, I don't understand the question only.
You don't understand the question, fifth question. Write a query to select employees and their corresponding managers and their salaries. Okay.
Do we need to only show the columns?
Yeah, write a query to select employees. So first you need to get the employee name and the manager name and their salaries, manager salaries.
Okay.
It's like an inner join you need to do.
Okay.
Okay, if you people try to do this, if you didn't understand means I will try to connect it. Like I do inner join here, so you people will get to understand. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
Ma'am,
see,
one question.
what?
7.
Seventh question. Get the count of employees hired year wise. What is there here?
Because in the column you have given hired date, and here you are expecting hired year. How do you do the group by if the column name is hired date?
Okay, so if you people have these kind of doubts, at present string functions are going on. So tomorrow I will discuss about the date functions too. So if you clear about date functions, then you will get to know how to use how to fetch the year from that date. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Here function, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Okay then. Bye guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.